We do have a priest shortage for sure.
Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God,
The numbers that we have coming into the seminary, applying to seminary, is not sufficient to keep up with the number of priests retiring, and that has to be considered in the larger perspective of the state of the Catholic Church in our country. You know, that we have a lot of work to do evangelizing our people, that it's only when our young people know Christ that they can learn to respond to his call.
John Paul II, Pope Benedict, Pope Francis have all emphasized that the priest needs to focus on those things that uniquely only he can do, which means the laity can work together and the priest can give some of those responsibilities that in the last 100 years the priest has taken on. A great example of that is the everyday administration of a parish. A priest doesn't necessarily need to be a banker or an accountant for the parish. Lay people are qualified, they're educated, they can run those dimensions of parish life, allowing the priest to focus on that which only he can do, which is to make Jesus present in the Eucharist, to go and anoint the dying, to baptize the newborns, and to go out into the world and spend his whole life devoted to the proclamation of the gospel and the good news.
We need more because God's people need the sacraments. God's people need to have priests in their lives to act in the person of Christ, bringing them the sacraments, bringing them the Word of God. The lay people do a wonderful ministry within our parishes, within our dioceses, and they're such an important and vital part of the church. But even the lay people will tell you, we want priests. We want good, holy men who are priests for us and will serve us as Christ served his people. So we continue to seek out those men who are listening to that call.
In talking to our priests and our seminarians, I emphasize the virtue of trust. We really don't know what the future will be like for our church, our nation, our world, our diocese. So when a young man is ordained, he is making that profound sense of trust that he's putting himself in God's hands. He's putting himself in the hands of the church, saying, I want to serve. Regardless of what the future will be like, I want to serve.
This is actually a wonderful time to be a priest. It's very positive. It's good because there's a lot of work to be done. And I think it's only in doing the work, doing the ministry, that we find fulfillment. So in some ways, I think it's a very exciting time. It's a challenging time. But those two things go together.